Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about fish ops, how we made a modern container platform for the Directorate of Fisheries. So, for those of you who don't know about the Directorate, it's about 500 employees across all of Norway. They have about 30 developers across 4 product teams. And these product teams are split or aligned with the business areas of the Directorate. So you have aquaculture, oppdrett, and then you have marine resources, which is fishing boats, and then you have supervision and control of both of these. So let's rewind a year, back to autumn of 2016. I was given the assignment at the Directorate, didn't really know that much about the Directorate or what I was supposed to do there. But full of enthusiasm and a big smile on my face, I stepped into the front door. And I knew they were a typical Java enterprise organization. They had a lot of Java systems running in all of the place. They have 7 or 6 generations of different Java systems scattered across, with some deployments here and some unicorns there and some snowflakes over there, and tied together. And pretty much universally across this here, it was a lot of fires, a lot of firefighting and keeping things afloat. And people were kind of scrambling around, trying to dig themselves out. So that was kind of the reaction of the people in the IT organization at the Directorate at that point. So we assembled the DevOps task force. No. and we looked at what's the main problems here. We had manual provisioning of all of the servers, manual deployment, no monitoring, and no testing. That was the main issues here. So we assembled the DevOps task force. It was me and 2 of the tech leads from the 2 of the internal teams and from the operational sides. And we decided that we had to bring all of these systems together under one roof, under one platform, and we needed to kind of embrace this. You push, and then it gets built, and then it gets deployed if everything looks great. That was kind of our goal here, to get all of the application into this type of deployment scenario. So our first attempt was to use some idle Oracle hardware laying around on Oracle VMs and Oracle Linux. That did not succeed for obvious reasons. So our second attempt was to use VMware, install Kubernetes on top of Ubuntu 16.04 virtual machines, and that have been rock solid ever since we started using that infrastructure there. So that was really up and going. So the platform looks something like this today. The product teams push the code to Bitbucket, it gets picked up by Jenkins, gets deployed to Kubernetes, and from there the platform will handle all of the nitty-gritty details about where it gets run. So we have embraced the whole infrastructure as a code. So this is a typical application for this type of platform. You have everything to build and test and run the application within the Git repository. So for monitoring, we use, of course, Prometheus. It picks up monitoring or data from each and every application. They expose their own metrics. So the pro teams can kind of decide what higher level metrics they want to expose. And same goes with logging. You just output to standard out, and the platform will pick up that automatically. There's no configuration required, and it gets ingested, and you can just go into Grafana and search through all of the logs. So, as I mentioned, we started 1 year ago, and July 2017, we went into production, and as of the end of October, we are almost 80% complete of the transformation here to getting all of these together. So as of today, we have 2 clusters, 16 nodes. We have 300 containers running at any given time, and we have about 50 deploys each day on a normal working weekday. So that was that was it. If you have any question, feel free to just come and ask me afterwards. Thanks.